Good morning, America. For viewers in the West, the strongest hurricane to make landfall in Florida's Big Bend region on record. Breaking news overnight. Hurricane Helene makes landfall as an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane. 140-mile-an-hour sustained winds, unsurvivable storm surge, and historic flooding event.
Literal houses floating away.
Battering waves shut down major bridges across Tampa. Rescuers fight strong winds in Fort Myers. More than 1 million customers without power. Flights impacted across the country. The storm moving quickly inland up through Georgia and the Carolinas. This morning, tornado warnings and flash flood emergencies. Ginger leads our team in the storm zone.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams set to turn himself in. Prosecutors laying out a case of alleged bribery, fraud, and cover-ups. Adams remaining defiant as he faces calls to resign.
Border battle. Vice President Harris set to make her first visit to our southern border since becoming the nominee, as she looks to gain ground on former President Trump on a top issue.
The Idaho College murder suspect in court, facing a new judge for the first time. Why the starting date of the trial could now change. New issues for Boeing. The NTSB issuing an urgent safety recommendation for some of its planes.
15 seconds to go. A Hail Mary for the Giants. Anything could happen. And
deep downfield and taken away.
The Dallas Cowboys win. I can't believe they made me read this.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
Yeah, that was, I wasn't too enthusiastic about that read, but good morning, America.
I'm very impressed that you were able to even pull it off.
Yeah, well, you should have heard me after I said it, George. It wasn't so nice. But you know what is nice is that you're joining us this morning, and it is a busy morning indeed here in Times Square. And our team is tracking our top story.
That's right, Michael. Helene is on the move right now. There is a live look at Atlanta getting slammed this morning.
It is the strongest hurricane to make landfall in Florida's Big Bend region on record. It's brought massive amounts of rain, historic flooding. We have team coverage across the storm zone, starting with Ginger in Treasure Island, Florida. Good morning, Ginger.
George, this storm is remarkable for so many reasons. We had 5 to 7 feet of record storm surge. You see the piling of that pontoon. This boat here, they're in front of a house, as are dozens of others up and down the street. They were pushed by the actual ocean water with that record surge up and over 4 lanes of a causeway. This is just the beginning of the damage, because obviously at best we were 110 miles per hour from the center of that storm, but it just plowed through Georgia. There's flash flood emergencies in Atlanta up through North Carolina right now.
Overnight, Hurricane Helene slamming into Florida's Big Bend, making landfall as a deadly Category 4 storm. Catastrophic sustained wind up to 140 miles per hour, the first ever Cat 4 on record for the Big Bend.
Oh, there goes.
The warnings of unsurvivable storm surge eerily playing out in Steinhatchee. Entire homes swept away.
Literal houses floating away.
Ripped off their foundation by Helene's surge. The porch on this home left behind. The scene illuminated by lightning. At least 5 people are dead across Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. One of those deaths happened when this sign fell onto a car in Florida.
That just shows you that it's very dangerous conditions out there.
The storm's footprint, massive. You can see it from the satellite there in space. Tropical storm force winds extending up to 310 miles from the center.
We had a 76 mile per hour wind gust, and we are 150 miles away from the center of the storm. That's how far reaching this thing is.
Florida Highway Patrol shutting down major bridges across Tampa Bay. Record surge making it too dangerous to pass. Waves battering all lanes. Down in Fort Myers, rescuers fighting the wind, deploying boats in waist-high floodwater. In South Pasadena, first responders rushing to emergency calls of raging fires surrounded by storm surge. And in Clearwater, a man and his dog rescued after his 36-foot sailboat started taking on water. Officials in the Big Bend asking those who chose not to evacuate before the storm to write their name and birth date on their body with permanent marker, hoping that could help with identification in case of the worst.
My goodness. I think my roof is coming apart. Yeah, this is the real deal.
Michael Bobbitt staying behind, rescuing his neighbors on Cedar Key.
Their house is going to be completely covered in water. they would have died in that house.
Our Whit Johnson reporting overnight from a flooded Tampa.
You can see we're actually elevated a little bit, but look at that water line down that step. You can see how deep it is.
More than 3 million customers without power, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina so far. This AccuWeather storm chaser capturing transmission towers igniting. 911 overload. Cars abandoned on roads, water too high.
This storm is raging.
Waves crashing over walls, flooding homes.
You really couldn't even evacuate if I wanted to at this point.
Water flooding Matthew Heller's living room in Tampa, forcing him to break out his kayak to get around.
I've got probably 5 feet of water in my lower level right now. I was walking around and I got the cactus to the leg. So then I decided to jump in the boat to avoid all my plants that were floating around my lower level.
I can't emphasize enough that the flash flood emergency threat at this moment is the biggest life-threatening thing we have left with this storm. So just northeast of Atlanta even, Atlanta proper, but also Decatur, right up to parts of like Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina, you do not want to get in the car and drive in the next couple of hours.
All right, Ginger, thank you for that. And let's go to Victor Oquendo in Perry, Florida, where the storm made landfall as a powerful Category 4 hurricane. And Victor, you're already seeing some of the damage.
Good morning, Michael. We just made our way into Perry from Tallahassee. It's about an hour away, and there were down trees lining that entire route. Perry is the closest city to where Helene made landfall, top wind gusts 99 miles per hour. And here's just a small example of what that can do. Look at all of this mangled metal, even taking this green street sign along with it. This is all part of a roof from a building that's actually a block away. It was part of a church that was being used as a shelter. We've checked. Thankfully, Rebecca, they're all doing okay.
99-mile-per-hour winds. Okay, Victor, thank you. And one of the biggest concerns here from the hurricane is the storm surge. Whit Johnson is in Tampa, where it hit a record level. Good morning, Whit.
Hey, Rebecca, good morning to you. And you're looking at the devastating impact of that record storm surge. This is the popular Bayshore Boulevard, lined with businesses and homes. The water came crashing over that seawall, stretching into the neighborhoods here. Meteorologists and officials have been predicting a possible storm surge of up to 8 feet in the Tampa area. That's exactly what we got. It was 6 to 8 feet in some places, shattering previous records. What made matters worse and even more dangerous was that high tide and peak surge happened at the same time in the middle of the night after dark while people were sleeping. And that's what we experienced at our hotel. The fire alarm started going off around midnight. People got up to see what was going on, and the lobby, the first floor, was completely flooded. Across the region, we've seen dozens of swift water rescues, power outages, even fires associated with the flooding. And as people are getting up this morning, they're only starting to assess the damage. George.
Horrific situation. Okay, well, thanks very much. Flooding has prompted rescues in Atlanta. Faith Abubi is there. Good morning, Faith.
Yeah, good morning to you, George. The winds of Helene have not been as much of a problem here in metro Atlanta as much as the rain has been. It's dumping a lot of water here, which has caused a creek, which is just beyond these buildings, to overflow its banks, dumping a lot of water into this apartment complex parking lot. You can see behind me, there are several vehicles that are now almost completely underwater. Officials tell me they had to rescue about 25 people. And then nearby, they also had to rescue an infant and 2 adults. They were stuck on top of a vehicle with rushing water around them. Helene has battered and whipped the state for hours now. At least 2 deaths reported. Hundreds of thousands of people are without power, and the state remains under a state of emergency. Michael.
All right, thank you, Faith. And now we're going to go to North Carolina, which is getting hit hard this morning with a flash flooding emergency and damaging winds. And this is just the beginning for them. WSOC's Jonathan Lowe is in Asheville for us, where a mandatory evacuation order has been issued. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning, Michael. Emergency management officials here in western North Carolina say we have an escalating flash flood emergency that is unfolding right now here. As you can see, local police and emergency management officials have blocked this major road into the historic Biltmore Village. If you look there in the distance, just water as far as the eyes can see, just overtaking all of the historic businesses in this area. Also, all along major low-lying areas along the 2 major rivers here, they are executing mandatory evacuations, trying to get residents out before the water rises too high. Rebecca?
Thank you so much for covering this for us, Jonathan. Stay safe out there. We are going to go back now to Ginger with the new warnings as this storm moves inland. And as you've said, it is massive. Ginger?
Well, this damage is from surge, from water. The winds gusted here to 82. We know they were close to 100 at landfall, but still tropical storm force winds, and that's why you see warnings from Asheville back to Charleston and even Jacksonville. But wind alerts, because even if it loses its tropical content, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Louisville, Nashville could all see gusts over 40 or even up to 50 miles per hour. Let's time it out, because this morning still got a lot of gusto. And you see Cincinnati there, it's 47 miles per hour at 4 p.m. Paducah, nearly 30. Memphis getting those gusts, as will Nashville. So it's going to be a really blustery day. And anyone that's been very wet is going to get more rain. And that's where we worry about trees down and more power outages, because this thing just sits and spins through the weekend, finally loses some of its power by Monday. But look at that significant flash flood risk, guys.
Ginger, thanks very much. The storm is creating an air travel nightmare. Stephanie Ramos is at Newark Airport. Good morning, Stephanie.
George, good morning. Hurricane Helene is causing widespread travel disruptions across the U.S. with more than 600 flight cancellations reported nationwide already today and hundreds of delays. The largest impact is being seen right now in the southeast. Hundreds of flights canceled over the past 2 days in Charlotte, Atlanta, and Tampa as Helene moves through. And with multiple airports closed in Florida ahead of the storm's arrival, including Tampa International and St. Pete Clearwater, we could see ripple effects for flyers heading into the weekend. Travelers are urged to check with airlines for the latest flight information and monitor local weather updates. Guys.
Okay, Stephanie, thanks very much. Michael?
All right, thank you, George. The extreme rainfall could be devastating for some areas in the path of Helene that have been hammered by severe flooding in recent weeks. Sam is here with more on that. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Michael. Some headline terrible news right now. We just have a flash flood emergency issued for Atlanta. Flash flood emergencies are rarely issued, and they're only issued when there's an immediate threat to life and property. Now, the city of Atlanta is under one, and I'll show you where else it is as well. Why is there so much rain? Well, we've had 2 days of rain in this area already before the center of this tropical moisture gets in here. So the training rain is what we call it when the rain comes over the same area. Flash flooding emergency in at least 10 counties here, and then Atlanta's involved in this right now. Again, that's an extremely dangerous situation. In the mountains of North Carolina, we're about to see catastrophic flooding to the level these people who live there now have never seen before in their lives. Why is this happening? Well, there's the training, number one. But number two, think of all this tropical moisture making a rush through Georgia from the Gulf. Now it sees mountains ahead of it, so it lifts to get over those mountains and drops all of that rain. 13 inches of rain already before the tropical moisture gets there. When it drops this rain, it's at least 6 inches of rain. And then same situation back into Kentucky and Tennessee, where it has been raining so much. Let's button all this up with that climate change stuff. Look at the history here since 1958 to 2021. It is much more likely on the eastern seaboard for these big wet systems to drop huge amounts of rain. They do not have to be hurricanes to do that. It is likely we will see this continue into the future. Michael?
All right, Sam, thank you for that. We're going to have much more on Helene throughout the morning. And we're going to turn now to the corruption scandal surrounding New York City's Mayor Eric Adams. He's appearing in court to face federal charges, and our senior investigative correspondent, Eric Katursky, is at the courthouse for us. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Michael. Mayor Adams is due to turn himself in here at noon after federal prosecutors accused him of engaging in a long-running conspiracy to take bribes.
This morning, Eric Adams defiant after he became the first sitting mayor of New York to be charged with crimes.
There's no corruption. This is not a real case. We're going to see everybody in court.
The 5-count indictment tells a fulsome story of alleged bribery, fraud, and cover-ups. The mayor is accused of taking more than $100,000 in graft, including stays in these high-end hotel suites and business-class travel in exchange for using his influence to help Turkey.
These are bright red lines, and we allege that the mayor crossed them again and again for years.
The indictment quotes a message from a Turkish businessman to someone working for Adams. "I think I can raise money for your campaign off the record. Max $100K. The staffer responded, $100K? Do you have a chance to transfer that here? We can't do it while Eric is in Turkey. And when the staffer asked Adams whether to move forward, the indictment says Adams directed the staffer to pursue the illegal scheme. The mayor's defense providing other messages, including this one from Adams telling a staff member, "We can't take any money from people who are not U.S. citizens." Prosecutors allege a Turkish official came to Adams in 2021 telling him that it was his turn to help. Turkey was about to open a new consulate on Manhattan's East Side and wanted Adams to rush the fire department's safety inspection, despite concerns the building was not safe to occupy. A fire chief complied, the indictment says, fearing he and others would lose their jobs if they crossed Adams.
They got out of the way and let the building open. The Turkish official got what he wanted.
For weeks, several members of the Adams administration have been subject to federal scrutiny, with some stepping down. Now Adams is facing calls from fellow Democrats to do the same.
Frankly, under this constant stream of scandal, I do not know if the city will be able to even name replacements for all of these resignations and vacancies at this point.
Adams insists he's staying put.
We're going to deal with the business of running the city. The point person is Eric Adams. I'm the mayor of the city.
When Adams surrenders here, George, he will be the first sitting mayor of New York to set foot in a courthouse as a criminal defendant. Federal prosecutors have pledged to keep digging and promised to hold more people accountable.
Yeah,
George?
cascading series of charges. Okay, Aaron, thanks very much. We're going to get the latest on the race for the White House. Kamala Harris set to make her first trip to the border since entering the race. Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce is on the scene in Arizona. Good morning, Mary.
Hey, George, good morning. Well, immigration is one of the greatest vulnerabilities that Kamala Harris has in this race, and today she's going to try and tackle the issue head on, paying her first visit here to the border since entering the race. We're told she's going to be calling for stricter border security measures, outlining her plan to combat fentanyl smuggling and human trafficking. She's going to push for more resources and border agents. These, of course, are all things that were included in that bipartisan border deal that Donald Trump urged Republicans to reject earlier this year, and that is a point that Harris will make here today during her visit as well. Now, Donald Trump, we know from the polls, he has had the advantage on this issue, but Harris is hoping that trips like this will help her close the gap. Trump has, of course, been trying to pin squarely the situation at the border on Harris, even mocking her yesterday during his remarks to the press, saying that she has done the worst job in the history of any border, even though, George, we have seen encounters here along the border decrease in recent months as a result of the Biden administration's new asylum restrictions, George.
Yes, they have come down. Okay, Mary, thanks very much. Coming up, Idaho College murder suspect Brian Koberger's first hearing in a new court before a new judge. Why the start date of the trial could now change.
Plus, the points guys here with the Goldilocks window for booking travel.
And the biggest showdown in college football this weekend, Georgia at Alabama. We have a big surprise for one big fan. Michael, this isn't going to hurt as much as the Cowboys, I promise. I had to get that in.
No one's more excited on this Friday morning than Rebecca. Rebecca, why are you excited?
Because there's something for everyone. We got the right stuff. The calmness after the storm, but you see how high the water levels are there right now. Welcome back to GMA. A record storm surge in Tampa Bay this morning as we track the very latest on Hurricane Helene making landfall overnight, George.
I want to go back to Ginger in Treasure Island. Good morning, Ginger.
Hey, good morning, George. You know, some of those records here around Tampa Bay, as far as the storm surge go, were beat by 3 feet. That is really hard to do, but not when you have a Cat 4 making landfall in the Big Bend. So that pontoon has another boat on top of it. And you say, okay, are we in a marina? No, we are 4 lanes across a causeway where all the boats came from, and this is into a home, and up and down this street there are boats into homes, and this is just minimal damage compared to what is going on to our north. There were hundreds of water rescues, and there are water rescues happening right now. The immediate threat is with the flash flood emergencies. The city of Atlanta has had 4 to 6 inches of rain, and an additional 1 to 2 falling really fast. Morganton, North Carolina, Decatur, Tucker, Walhalla, South Carolina. All of these communities are in that rare flash flood emergency. So that's beyond the normal flash flood warning. And I just want to make sure everyone understands the next couple of days, it's not going anywhere. We're going to have a flood threat because it sits and spins. It gets stuck with this upper level low that's just been dancing with it the last 24 hours. And the remnants will be bringing even a significant flash flood threat west of Nashville. So unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with Helene right through the weekend, guys.
Yeah, so much damage already, Ginger. You're right. So unfortunate. And thank you for being there for us. And we're going to turn now to the Idaho student murders. The suspect appeared in a new courtroom and before a new judge on Thursday. Lawyers for the defense are fighting to take the death penalty off the table. Kana Whitworth is at the courthouse in Boise, Idaho. Good morning, Kana.
Yeah, Michael, good morning. We thought yesterday we might see a hearing set on that exact issue, but in a shocking moment in court, lead defense attorney Ann Taylor said that an expert on her team passed away, and now she needs more time.
All rise. District Court is now in session.
This morning, the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students appearing for the first time before a new judge in Ada County, some 300 miles from where the murders took place in 2022.
To tell you I'm happy to be here, but why start with an untruth?
Brian Koberger wearing a suit, tie, and initially cuffed at his ankles and wrists, appearing for the first time in front of Judge Stephen Hippler, who granted the defense request for street clothing for this hearing and said additional closed hearings will be held to discuss his attire.
I expect to hear from the transport deputies and the bailiffs so that I can make an appropriate ruling in terms of his appearance here.
Koberger charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors say they can tie him to the case using DNA evidence, cell phone data, and a surviving roommate witness account recalling a man clad in black with bushy eyebrows in the home the night of the murders. But the exact timing now uncertain, as the judge proposed either a May or September start. Lead defense attorney Ann Taylor asking for September, citing a death on the defense team.
During the course of this case, we had an expert that we were working with, and that expert passed away.
She also reiterated a familiar claim about the vast amount of discovery and her challenge in meeting deadlines. The judge dubious.
I mean, I understand there's a lot of evidence, but May is not tomorrow. May is many months away.
And the defense, who says Koberger is innocent, filing a motion to have the death penalty tossed. Recent court documents show they added forensic pathology specialist Barbara Wolf to the team, well known for her work on the O.J. Simpson case, and Judge Hippler overseeing his first death penalty trial, making it clear he wants to keep things on track.
I think you will find I'm probably more inclined to hear things more quickly than you're perhaps accustomed to in this case.
And in order to keep things going, the judge asked for an ex parte or a private meeting immediately after that hearing to learn more about how Ann Taylor plans to replace the expert on her team. But you guys, it appears once again, the start of this trial, that date remains in limbo.
And you just think about those families who are looking for some closure here. All right, Kana, thank you.
Now on GMA with cruise deals and booking holiday travel, The Points guy Brian Kelly is here. Brian, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thanks for
Let's
having
talk
me.
about some holiday cruise deals right now.
Yeah, so in the cruise industry, buying a cruise is a lot like getting fashion. If you want the shiniest, best new ship, you're going to pay top dollar. But there's a secret, well, not a secret, but at 90 days prior to sailing, the cruise lines really start discounting cruises. So that's the 90-day mark where you want to see what discounts are being offered, and they can be substantial. There's a website, vacationstogo.com, that actually has a 90-day cruise ticker. So it'll show you all the available cabins. You may not have your best pick, but the deals can be substantial. And we're about 90 days before the Christmas and year-end holidays. So if you're looking to do a year-end cruise now, could be the time to start looking.
Okay, so what are some of the best luxury cruise deals that are out right now?
Yeah, so these luxury ships are beautiful. And part of doing a luxury cruise is just staying on the ship. So you're looking, most cruise ships you can get entry-level cabins around $1,000. The luxury lines, you're talking $4,000 and up. But here's a special tip. Between October and November, all those luxury cruise ships go from the not all, but they go from the Mediterranean to Caribbean. So you can tack on a transatlantic crossing, which may not sound all that luxurious, but when you're on one of these fancy ships where the ship is the destination, you can actually get a 13-day crossing, including a week in the Caribbean, for less than what 1 week in Europe would be.
Wow,
so you can spend more time on the ship, which is what many people are there to do.
Yeah, I'm a notorious procrastinator when it comes to planning travel, and I love a deal. So what do you got for me, Brian?
Yeah, so there are now deals where you can spend less than $100 a day to go cruising in the Caribbean. I actually know people, a lot of the cruise ships now have Starlink. You can work from a cruise ship. And I know people who are like the Zoom or
This is your work from home on a cruise ship.
Yes, and people are doing it. I will say with cruises,
their bosses don't know about this.
I was just talking to someone who's like, my boss has no idea. You can put a cute little background. But also, I highly recommend going through a travel agent if you're booking cruises, especially in advance, because and you can actually go to cruisecompete.com where you can put out where and when you want to go, and they'll compete for your business. So you can, in a day or two, they'll all send you, this is what I can offer you. I say choose the two that have the best and then have them negotiate against each other for extra perks and upgrades and things like that.
What else new is out there?
Yeah.
What else new is out there?
Oh, and the cruise lines are all really focused on building their own ports. You know, some of the major ports in the Caribbean are getting crowded, and the cruise lines can't really control their passenger experience. So what we're seeing is almost all of them are coming out with new destinations where they own. So you're going to that cruise line's private island, which is much less crowded than some of the other ports that, because the cruise numbers are just going up and up. You know, cruising lagged a little bit behind the airlines post-pandemic, but now the numbers are really strong. So in general, I recommend booking your cruises way in advance.
And you talk about airlines, we go from boats to plane. We heard about the Goldilocks booking window for airfare. So holidays are creeping up. When should we buy airplane tickets?
So for that Thanksgiving travel, luckily this week and next week in general are the best. It's about 6 weeks prior to the date, and Thanksgiving's a little bit later this year, so you're not out of time. And what I recommend, you know, if the price looks good, and on Google Flights it'll actually tell you low, medium, high. If you're seeing anything right now in that medium or low, take it. Even if it's high, what you can do is, if the airline does end up dropping the price, track it, and you can actually get a voucher back. So keep tracking your flight after you buy it, and if it drops enough, even if it's a small amount, you can still get a voucher for a future flight.
How do you get a voucher back?
It depends by the airline, but like Delta will let you go online and rebook online. You don't even have to call or do anything, and you just get a voucher in your account for the difference in what the price dropped.
You can get some peanuts or something.
Thank you, Brian.
Now with our play of the day and another big weekend of football, both college and pro. Overnight, the Dallas Cowboys. I'm looking at you, Michael.
Yeah, I see you.
They beat the New York Giants. Will Reeve is here with the highlights. Good morning, Will.
Rebecca, good morning. It brings me no pleasure as a Giants fan and as a friend in close physical proximity to Michael Strahan.
Thank you.
To announce this stat for George's benefit, in the past decade, the New York Giants have the third most losses in the NFL. Add one more to the tally. Big Blue falling at home to Big D, the Dallas Cowboys. Coming to town needing a win. They lost 2 games in a row. They have big expectations. Quarterback Dak Prescott, he's the highest paid player in the league. He earned his game check last night. He threw 2 touchdowns, including this 55-yarder to CeeDee Lamb, who walked into the end zone. The Giants themselves, they scored 15 points. They only lost by 5, but all those points were off the foot of kicker Greg Joseph. 5 field goals for Joseph. The Giants offense could not find the end zone, and it wasn't enough. The Cowboys hanging on to win 20-15. 11 penalties in the game. The flags were flying. Could be a costly game for both teams. Cowboys superstar linebacker Micah Parsons and Giants stud rookie Malik Neighbors, they were both injured late in the game on back-to-back plays. We'll have to see how serious those injuries are. We're off to the races in Week 4. It'll culminate in a Monday night doubleheader on the ESPN ABC Family Network.
So the third most losses. So we're not in last place.
No, and Jets.
No, but I'm saying,
Jets have more.
So you're saying there's a chance.
But we've also won 2 Super Bowls. If you're a teenager, at least you're old enough to remember that. I'm not going to say the other team that.
I remember it. I wasn't there, but I was feeling it.
My guy.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Okay, we turn now to the big college matchup this weekend between rivals Georgia and Alabama. Ashin Singh is in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Good morning, Ashin.
Good morning and welcome to Tuscaloosa, home of the University of Alabama. And we've had fans here waiting bright and early for one of the biggest matchups of the year. You know, when you're talking SEC, it doesn't get bigger than the Georgia Bulldogs facing off against the Alabama Crimson Tide. The Georgia Bulldogs are hoping to avenge their SEC championship loss against Alabama last year. And they're hoping for a big win, but not if Alabama has anything to say about it. Things will be a little bit different this year, though, without head coach Nick Saban on the sidelines. We've got DeBoer at the helm, and Bama's been doing pretty well, but it's matchups like this one that are ultimately legacy defining. On the other side of the ball, you got head coach Kirby Smart, and he's been here before on both sides. Before wearing that Bulldogs visor, he was the defensive coordinator under Nick Saban, but since leaving, he's been doing pretty well himself. He's got 2 national championships under his name, but I guarantee when the Bulldogs and Kirby Smart show up to Tuscaloosa, he is not going to get that warm welcome home. Right, guys? Can I get a Roll Tide?
Great game.
And guys,
yes, we love.
You hearing this? And guys, here in Alabama, they say Roll Tide to pretty much everything, and I know no one knows that better than local Western Alabama Food Bank Outreach Coordinator Tucker Brown. Tucker, are you here? What's up, Tucker? How's it going? Tucker, so I understand you work with the Western Alabama Food Bank, right? Yes, and you guys serve about 315,000 people locally, and the student athletes are involved?
Yes, we serve 9 counties in West Alabama, and the student athletes have been amazing, coming out, helping pack food for our seniors, helping with our backpack meals. Yesterday, they packed 800 food packs for kids to have food over the weekends.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, so just like all of our volunteers, we are so lucky to have them.
That's crazy. And I heard you're a pretty big Alabama fan yourself.
I
You actually saw your first game right here as a toddler, ain't that right?
Yes, actually it was in Legion Field in Birmingham. But yes, my first game was the Auburn-Alabama game. So,
And what are your plans for Saturday's game?
get up, do a little brunch, maybe come down and enjoy the campus, and then watch the game.
Well, Tucker, we actually got a surprise for you here. Big Al's right here. You're going to be going to the game. Tucker, what do you think about that? Can I get a roll tide? And guys, you would think game day is today already. It's unbelievable here. Make sure you tune in to College Game Day on ESPN at 9 a.m. tomorrow and catch Bama versus Georgia at 7:30 Eastern tomorrow night on ABC. Guys.
Excellent, Asha. We love that. Tucker's going to have a great brunch and a great game. Coming up, New Kids on the Block. Stay with us.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. overnight. Hurricane Helene makes landfall as an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane. 140-mile-an-hour sustained winds, unsurvivable storm surge, and historic flooding event.
Literal houses floating away.
The storm moving quickly inland. This morning, tornado warnings and flash flood emergencies. Ginger leads our team in the storm zone.
Breaking news for our viewers in the West. Oscar winner Maggie Smith passing away. What her family is saying this morning as we remember the Dame's impressive 6-decade career, capturing audiences of a new generation with her scene-stealing moments from Downton Abbey to making magic in Harry Potter.
I always wanted to use that spell.
Lady Gaga's surprise album drops overnight. As we sit down with the Joker sequel's Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, and director Todd Phillips.
There was something completely freeing about playing this character.
Plus, how Gaga convinced Joaquin to sing live on set.
What can I say except you're welcome?
What can we say except you're welcome? Moana 2 debuting a new trailer featuring a new song and a new character.
Plus, we've got the perfect recipe for the ultimate tailgate weekend. From the snacks to where to stay. Get ready to say, game on.
Plus, look who's got the right stuff in Times Square. New Kids on the Block, telling us about their first ever Vegas residency. Rebecca cannot contain her excitement, as they say.
Good morning, America! Live in Times Square, this is GMA.
Good morning, America. So you ran upstairs
I'm a good runner, Michael.
Just to hang out with him for that.
They do come true. I'm just saying.
Dreams do come true. I like that. You know, we're having the ultimate second birthday party for the right stuff with Lori Bergamotto and
the New Kids on the Block.
That's
They're
right.
here to help us celebrate and to tell us about their Vegas residency. That is coming up, George.
First, look at the top stories breaking today. We start with the powerful storm that is moving right now. Overnight, Helene was the strongest hurricane on record to make landfall in Florida's Big Bend region. I want to go back to Ginger leading our storm coverage in Treasure Island, Florida. Good morning, Ginger.
Hey, good morning, George. The record of storm surge here of 5 to 7 feet was right in the pocket of the forecast, so it was right on. And you can see what 5 to 7 feet of ocean water piling up takes boats that were, by the way, more than 200 yards and a 4-lane causeway that way, and push them right into homes. So you can see dozens of them up and down this road. And this is just the beginning of the disastrous left behind here in Florida. But obviously it is in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, flash flood emergencies right now.
Overnight, Hurricane Helene slamming into Florida's Big Bend, making landfall as a deadly Category 4 storm. Catastrophic sustained wind up to 140 miles per hour, the first ever Cat 4 on record for the Big Bend.
Oh, there goes.
The warnings of unsurvivable storm surge eerily playing out in Steinhatchee. Entire homes swept away.
Houses floating away.
Ripped off their foundation by Helene's surge. The porch on this home left behind. The scene illuminated by lightning.
At least 6 people are dead across Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. One of those deaths happened when this sign fell onto a car in Florida.
That just shows you that it's very dangerous conditions out there.
The storm's footprint, massive. Tropical storm force winds extending up to 310 miles from the center. Florida Highway Patrol shutting down major bridges across Tampa Bay. Down in Fort Myers, rescuers fighting the wind, deploying boats in waist-high floodwater. In South Pasadena, first responders rushing to emergency calls of raging fires surrounded by storm surge. Water flooding Matthew Heller's living room in Tampa, forcing him to break out his kayak to get around.
I've got probably 5 feet of water in my lower level right now.
We are so far from done with it. It's still a tropical storm, max sustained winds of 60 miles per hour. It's centered right there in northeastern Georgia, western South Carolina. But do you see that fuchsia color? That's a flash flood emergency. So Peachtree Corners back to Atlanta. We're talking about something that does not happen often. You've had 4 to 6 inches of rain. You're going to get another 1 to 3. Some of that comes down in an hour. And so you see Asheville, Marion, Clemson, all included also in flash flood emergencies. We didn't even put the flash flood warnings because that covers most of those states. But Michael, it's the wind that also goes inland. I'll have the full forecast coming up.
You said it, Jenny.
We have breaking news. Let's get right to it.
Yeah, good morning, George. Maggie Smith was a star for 6 decades. She was an actress who could do it all, from complicated drama to light-hearted comedy. And in her later years, she found new audiences with Harry Potter and Downton Abbey.
I think Cousin Robert is referring to Ethel's work as a prostitute.
Well, of course, these days servants are very hard to find.
With her caustic wit and that irascible smile, Dame Maggie Smith stole the show and our hearts as the formidable Dowager Countess of Grantham in Downton Abbey.
I would like Maud to see your father as the son she never had.
Will she be the mother I never had?
Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit. There's nothing simpler than avoiding people you don't like. Avoiding one's friends, that's the real test.
Smith, the rare actor whose popularity skyrocketed as she grew older, earned her legendary status playing everything from Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter films.
Your house will be like your family. Your triumphs will earn you points. Any rule breaking and you will lose points.
To more demanding roles in films like A Room with a View, Tea with Mussolini, The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, and Sister Act.
There are 3 vows every nun must accept. The vow of poverty, the vow of obedience, and the vow of chastity. I am out of here with that.
But it was on the stage where she first got her start. Asked by Laurence Olivier to join his company at England's National Theatre in 1962, she would solidify her star status 7 years later, winning her first Academy Award for the prime of Miss Jean Brodie.
Why can't you say you are my lover?
She'd win another for California Suite in 1979. In 1990, she was knighted by Queen Elizabeth as a dame, a moment she would later laugh about in the 2018 documentary Nothing Like a Dame.
You phoned me when it happened to me, and you said it doesn't make any difference, you can still swear.
Dame Maggie Smith was 89. Well, Maggie Smith leaves 2 sons and 5 grandchildren and stars all over the world who will forever ask, what is a weekend? Rebecca?
We turn now to federal regulators issuing an urgent safety recommendation for some Boeing 737 planes, warning a critical part of the rudder system could jam. They say United pilots reported their rudder pedals were stuck in the neutral position during a landing in February, and one was injured in that incident. The warning includes the beleaguered 737 MAX jets. Boeing says it's reviewing the recommendations and working with suppliers to address the potential condition.
So many issues for Boeing. Coming up on our GMA Morning Menu, our interview with the stars of the new Joker movie, Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, also director Todd Phillips. They talk about reimagining the characters and singing on set.
Also ahead, Good Housekeeping's Best Snack Awards for 2024 with tasty and healthy treats for the entire family.
Plus, Jess Sims is in Alabama with the perfect recipe for the ultimate college tailgate weekend, from where to stay to what to make. And our guy Sam is dancing into the weekend with some of our favorites.
Well, we're ready.
Hey, Sam, hit it.
Are we ready? And
Yeah!
So, 2 kids on the block are pouring into the studio. Lori B has the right stuff. We've got so much happening. You do not want to miss this. Can we change shoes? I want the sparkling.
I actually like your shoes. The whole outfit is working. I say yes, I'll trade.
We'll be right back.
Time now for a GMA cover story, the Joker sequel. It hits theaters next week. The movie stars Joaquin Phoenix back in the title role alongside Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. Chris Connolly sat down with the film stars and the director. And Lady Gaga also, Chris, had a new album overnight.
Right you are, George. Yes, and its roots can be found in the film. Now let's see. 2019's Joker was a zeitgeisty smash hit, with Joaquin Phoenix winning a Best Actor Oscar as well. So what do you do for an equally daring encore? Well, how about a song or two? And bringing the superpowers of Lady Gaga into the mix.
Let's give the people what they want.
He's back, and Gaga's got him.
I want to see the real you.
5 years after his Dancing on the Stairs performance won him an Academy Award and sent his film to a box office bonanza, Joaquin Phoenix is returning as the Joker. But this time, he's not dancing alone.
It's just us now.
That volatile pairing of Joaquin's bare-faced Arthur Fleck and Lady Gaga's Lee, a reimagined Harley Quinn, fueling Joker Folie à Deux, rooted in his love for film number one.
Oftentimes when you're coming to the end of a film, you're like, I want it over, I'm done. I didn't want it to end.
Gaga, why was it of interest to you when there's so many things you can do at any given moment?
You know, the film that they made the first time together, Joker, that was what really interested me in being a part of this one, because I loved Arthur so much. Like, who would be the love in his life?
I would say we were under a microscope from the very beginning, and then we bring Lady Gaga in. But I mean, it's kind of the why we do what we do, right? To take risks.
The billion-dollar risk, the film's fantasy sequences, in which these two are shown singing live on the set.
How could we possibly do the music in the most honest way possible? When we first started, I did not want anything to be spontaneous, and I wanted to sound as good as possible. And Steffi Gaga said,
Joker Arthur.
We should do them live. And I was like, yeah, well, it's easy for you to say because that's what you do. You were really cool and kind of made me feel comfortable about that.
But then you did it live. I can assure you that Joaquin, using his natural voice, was just so much more compelling than any lip syncing would ever be.
Gaga's limitless vocal abilities highlight her surprise album Harlequin, which drops today, inspired by her Folie à Deux film characterization.
We know you have a once-in-a-generation voice, but you're playing a character here, and you're using that voice the way the character would.
Well, you know, Lee's not a performer, and I am, and in a scene as a different character, it's just completely different. It's Lee's reality, it's their shared reality, it's coming from that character, not from me as a performer. But I also think, like, you know, I don't just sing that way in this movie. I also sing with my full voice.
Gaga's capacity for on-screen intimacy and Joaquin's depiction of Joker producing some revealing moments.
There was something like completely freeing about playing this character because I was able to put some things of myself in her that maybe I've always been embarrassed of, or things that are really private. When I first saw the film, I remember thinking, oh, like, that's in there, you know? Like that thing,
part of me.
That part of me that I want no one to know about. And I think part of that was, like, she's kind of, in some moments, like, she's kind of so uncomfortable. She's, like, on the edge. There's definitely been times in my life where I've felt that way.
You can do anything you want. You're Joker.
I heard that line, I thought, well, so much of your career is about that.
You can try anything you want. So I guess I feel like, yeah, I have the opportunity to try anything, and then I rely on somebody else to make it work.
Joaquin's 21st century film credits are up there with anyone else's. Meanwhile, Gaga's album Harlequin, leaning into the movie's Great American Songbook selections, including a re-recorded razzmatazz version of That's Entertainment. And really, isn't she always? Joker Folie à Deux is in theaters next Friday, guys.
Thank you, Chris. And you can see more of Chris's interview tonight on Nightline. Sam's here for Pop News, dressed in a full suit this morning.
Well,
impressed us.
George, I felt like I had to dress up for this one. I didn't mean to throw Michael off, but here we go. We're kicking off Pop News this morning with Moana 2, so what can I say except you're welcome. Disney releasing a brand new trailer giving fans a sneak peek at a new song from the movie soundtrack, as well as an important new character. Check it out.
Little sis! You were gone forever.
It was 3 days. The ancestors called on me to reconnect our people across the entire ocean. Finally, we're back to who we're meant to be. It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
I'm sorry, I was watching the movie, guys. We will get to meet Moana's little sister, and that snippet of the new song you heard called We're Back will serve as the backdrop to Moana and Maui's sailing adventure. I honestly would have just watched it until the show was over. Moana 2 hits theaters everywhere on November 27th. Also in Pop News this morning, the 12th annual Global Citizen Festival will take place this Saturday right here in New York City, where political leaders, entertainers, scientists, and more come together alongside 60,000 dedicated citizens, folks, for a day focusing on ending extreme poverty around the world. Now, the 2024 festival includes some real big star power, headlined by, get this, Post Malone, Doja Cat, Jelly Roll. Oh yeah, there's more. Emmy, Grammy, and Tony award-winning Hugh Jackman will host this year's event, which also features special appearances from Dr. Jane Goodall, Bill Nye, Coldplay's Chris Martin. You can watch it all live when this year's Global Citizen Festival streams on ABC News Live, Disney Plus, and Hulu, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern this Saturday. You had to earn the tickets in advance, so that's really the only way you can see it. Also this morning, this is Halloween.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make
Okay, we're not really there yet, but we are getting in the spirit. So we're just about a month away, and decorations are already starting to pop up around the country. Where, you might ask? Right here in New York City at the New York Botanical Garden. They're putting up the first ever Disney Tim Burton The Nightmare Before Christmas light trail. Wait till you see this. And now we're getting a first look at the brand new display that includes 8,300 square feet of incredible installations. The Disney Tim Burton The Nightmare Before Christmas light trail debuts today at the New York City Botanical Garden and stays open for 9 weeks. You need to get your tickets early, and they are on sale now. Finally this morning, the whole reason I dress up. A shout out for our GMA and ABC family last night. Deborah Roberts co-hosted the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame Awards. Folks, faces, names all over New York City. And I got to see this in person last night, and I can tell you, it was glam. The ceremony paying tribute to the pioneers, innovators, and stars of the cable, broadband, and streaming industry. So we know 2 of those pioneers honored last night. So let's take a look. The president of News Group and Networks at Disney Entertainment, Deborah O'Connell, who shared her love of the industry, which started when she was a kid watching local news and late night. Remember this with Johnny Carson.
Thank you, and wow, what a gift.
You're a gift. Calling it a privilege to work in television, it's a privilege for us to have her. And we are in the presence of, ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Fame greatness. And I mean right now. George was inducted last night. Welcome to the carpet with his gorgeous wife, Allie. Before sharing, George, you had the room. This was a really good speech.
Thank you.
And you said some incredible things about Allie. Hang on, watch this first.
If I am a good broadcaster, it's almost entirely due to the fact that I have a great wife who has made me a better broadcaster every day because she's given me a better life, and I'm so appreciative for that.
She's the star of the family.
Well, there are 2 stars. When you look back at your career, it's really looking back at the history that we've had since you became a part of the broadcast industry. It was something.
Thank you. I've been here a long time now, since 1997 at ABC. They've given me lots of great opportunities. I'm very grateful for that.
Wow. I mean, you looked pretty good last night in a tux.
You too.
It was such a great night for all of ABC. Congratulations, George and Deborah O'Connell. And by the way, Deb Roberts, fabulous dress.
No,
love that
she
dress.
did a great job too. Congratulations to the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame class of 2024, and that is Pop News.
Thank you, Sam.
Just did the dance, and I think it was amazing.
Well, we're gonna work on yours, buddy. All right, because we are here now with some special guests, new kids on the block. Yeah. Oh,
And the guy, thank you guys for being here. The guys are here helping us celebrate 2 years of our The Right Stuff segment. But first, we have to chat to you. You know, they sold more than 80 million records worldwide. Now the band is gearing up to kick off their first ever Las Vegas residency this morning. They're all here to tell us about it. Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations. Thank you for being here again. And the Right Stuff residency kicks off June 2025 in Vegas. How great is that? More than 40 years after you guys formed the band, which I find astounding because you look 30. You know. And so, Jordan, what makes this the right stuff?
Well, I think Vegas was always kind of a place where like older acts went and retired, you know what I mean? So, but now it's changed. Like there's a lot of like great contemporary acts, and for Vegas to welcome us, it kind of validates us as a formidable act, you know. And there's so many great artists and shows over there. We want to go there and show Vegas and the world that we have the right stuff.
Oh, you got it. You're filling stadiums. You can fill Vegas. There's no doubt about it. But Donnie, you say that this whole Vegas idea, and I'm actually, to see all of you in Vegas at the same time, I think that's a show on its own. But anyway, you say this started with Joey.
Well, it started 40 years ago with Joey.
He started laughing.
The specific idea didn't start with Joey for this, but in reality, you know, when we were little kids, Joey loved Frank Sinatra. He loved all the classic old standards, and he sort of had that sort of Rat Pack vibe to him from day one. And I think it was always certainly one of his dreams to get us to Vegas. And we were always like, yeah, that's where artists go to retire, like Jordan said. And now it's not, you know, and it really is like, I don't think, you know, Jordan said it's like you some way get validated. We don't need validation after all these years, but it does feel great, like he said, after all these years to, you know, artists used to go to Vegas to disappear, and we're going there in the peak of our career, and that's what it is now. And to say that after 40 years we're at the peak of our career and Joey's dream can finally come true, it's an unbelievable.
Joey's dream. That's the name of the show. Joey's freaking dream.
Joey's dream.
It was a sigh, and now it's the name of the tour. Joey's dream.
Well, Joey, the dream
from Vegas.
The dream is here, man. Baby, you're in Vegas. How are you going to make the most of the time?
It's all good. I mean, you know, if you saw some of the videos that we made last weekend acting a fool on the on the Vegas Strip, there you go. I mean, we're very excited. I mean, we're very grateful. We have the greatest fans in the world. We love what we do, and to still have something on the table that we haven't done, you know, and quite possibly the biggest challenge we have to make the greatest show we've ever made. And we have those tools in Vegas to do it.
We got 30 seconds before we get the heart out. You've got an announcement to make. Tell me what it is.
Well, thanks to our amazing fans, the blockheads worldwide, they literally just swarmed in and got all these tickets. We didn't know how they were going to react to it. We're now adding 8 more shows to Vegas. Like, it's a huge success. We're humbled and blown away, and honestly, like everything we owed all.
Are there any tickets available now?
There are tickets available now. Ticketmaster, NKOTB.com. There are tickets everywhere, but and new shows coming. So we're so proud and so happy, and we cannot wait to get started.
Well, we're proud and we're happy for you. We're happy you're here. The right stuff. Get those tickets, everybody. We'll be back. Come on, Sam. Let's go. Come on. What you got?
Go, Michael.
Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
Don't worry about that, because that is Luke Bryan's hit Love You, Miss You, Mean It from his new album, Mind of a Country Boy. Luke's going to be here on Monday performing it live. Now let's go to Michael.
All right, George, we are so excited because New Kids on the Block are helping us celebrate the Right Stuff's second birthday. Lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamatto has viewer favorite products. Plus, they all have special discounts that are exclusive for our viewers. So let's get the party started.
Let's do it.
Oh, look like we got a nice mattress here.
We do, and we have a nice model here. We have Mr. Jonathan Knight right here. Fresh off of Red Eye, so we felt like we should let him have the Sattva mattress.
You can pour it in.
I'm
ready,
guys. I'm ready.
Go to sleep,
so,
man. No,
Michael, this sold nearly $1 million worth when we featured this first
$1
sleep
million
week.
worth of.
The GMA viewer loves a Sattva mattress because they have good taste. And let me tell you why it's so great. It is a luxury hybrid mattress, so premium materials. I mean, John, doesn't it feel really comfy? I know. And it's as customizable as a mattress can be. It comes, whoa, it's a party here, people. It's a party. It comes in 3
celebration.
That's right, 3 different firmness levels, plush, luxury firm, 2 height differences. So again, really customizable. And the best part is for GMA viewers only, in honor of our 2nd year birthday, you will get $450 off of every $1,000 mattress purchase.
Wow.
It's really great deal, you guys.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow. Another one that favors is the under-desk treadmill. And Donnie over here, you could walk on it. We didn't need you to run, but go ahead.
Ready for Vegas.
Okay, that's right.
The cardio now.
Joey's dream.
Joey's dream's gonna come
What
true.
do you think about this?
You know, I like this. It's smoother than I expected for such a small item. It's got speed. It doesn't look like I'm going fast, but trust me,
he's working.
My glutes are getting a workout.
and that's why this thing is so well rated. It's Urivo. We got it on Amazon. It's an under the desk treadmill.
I love it.
It has really good shock absorption.
I
How
can
do your
work.
knees
Look at, I
feel?
got pencils. I can write down. The kids can
You
do
can
their
write and run
homework.
at the same time. You got
it's
skills.
supposed to be
I got a
great
lamp here that's not plugged in, but hey, it looks good.
For joints, it's supposed to keep you really safe. Again, you mentioned it has that small stride, so you're able to, it has like a very thin footprint, so
And
you can just put it
if
under
you
your
need to,
bed.
I like that.
It's great.
You can go.
Yes, what we love about this as well is they gave us a great discount for our viewers. It's a $249 treadmill. 30% off, under $175.
You're welcome.
Just for 20
You're welcome.
You run further than I have in years. Oh, the wand.
The wand. Okay, so this is like the hardest working tool in the beauty biz, of course, with the hardest working band, and also Mr. Strahan, hardest working guy in the biz.
Definitely, we know that.
So this is a 4-in-1. It gives you glowing skin in just 2 weeks, you guys. It uses
it's good for
You're glowing, buddy.
It's good for grandfathers too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Makes you look like not a grandfather.
Yeah. Oh, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
This music, do you feel it warming? It's like nice and therapeutic as well. Gives you a little facial
What I like
massage.
about it, it's got the Boston accent. Solar wave.
Solar wave. There you
Solar
go.
wave.
But let me tell you the deal.
Tell him the deal. Tell him the deal we're giving him today.
$169 retail, 50% off.
You're welcome.
$84.50.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Moving on, I heard last time that Danny is one of the neater members of the group. And so we had to give him the Bissell Little Green Clean Machine. This thing is incredible, so well reviewed. Our viewer loves it because it gets stains out of upholstery, carpets, car interiors. Danny, how many dogs do you have?
I have 5 little dogs.
Whoa.
5 dogs. And so this is great if you have any pet stains or dander, anything like that. It has large tank capacity, can suction everything out. Great for, if you have pets, go ahead and put it on, Danny. Demo it for us. Or if you have bandmates that are messy.
Yes, I think I'm going to need one of these in Vegas to clean up after certain members of the band.
Every purchase also supports the Bissell Pet Foundation, great for supporting homeless pets. The deal here, this is $121, but for GME viewers, almost 30% off, $89.59.
$89.59. Okay, we got to make sure they can hear that because he was cleaning. All right, bakeware.
We loved this. Everybody went wild for this last year at the holidays. And guys, the holidays are coming up, so you've got to get Caraway. This is a great ceramic, non-toxic. Welcome. I didn't even say hello to you yet, but good morning and welcome. This gives you 2 sheet pans. It gives you a rectangle pan. It gives you muffin tin, or we put cupcakes in it.
Did it come with the cupcakes?
It does not come with the cupcakes or the 2 candle there, but this is a fantastic set, super well reviewed, you guys. $275 for the whole set. But for the GMA viewer, in honor of our 2nd birthday, $199.
And for our new kids on the block, and Lori, everybody grab a cupcake.
Come on, we got to celebrate 2 years.
Yes, celebrate. There we go.
I'll do it.
Yes, get one.
It's interesting to see what flavor everybody likes.
I think I
There
know
we go.
where these are from.
Would you like one?
That's not the one I would have picked, Lori, personally.
Here we go.
There you go. What do you like? There we go.
Okay, fine.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Big thank you To New Kids on the Block, you know what, you guys, I'm so happy for you guys. I'm coming to Vegas, baby. I'm coming to see this show.
We've got snacks. There is something delicious and healthy. I'm glad someone's excited. There's something delicious and healthy here for the entire family. These are all winners in Good Housekeeping's Best Snack Awards, approved by nutrition experts and thousands of taste testers. Good Housekeeping Nutrition Director Stephanie Sassos is here to tell us about them. It's great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Excited to. Snacking is kind of like a 24/7 thing in a life of a parent with a 5-year-old like you have as well.
Yes,
a 3-year-old.
absolutely. 3-year-old, yes. And the first snack we're going to talk about today are these wraps. They're actually made from egg whites, believe it or not.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lighter, gluten-free, protein-packed option. And what we loved about them in our tests is how versatile they are. So you can do tacos, quesadillas, wraps. The sky's the limit. My husband uses the garden salsa flavor for tacos at home.
Nice,
Great.
nice.
Awesome.
Are we sampling these as we walk along?
Absolutely,
Okay.
totally can.
George, you're welcome too.
Sweet and salty here. What is this?
Yes, so if you're craving something sweet and crunchy, perfect snack for you. This is called Mari Mix. It's like an elevated snack mix. Isn't it delicious? So it's gluten-free. It's going to have these little, pretzels made from chickpea flour, puffs, crispy quinoa, and we love that it's a good source of fiber, so it's actually really filling.
Really excellent. Okay, over here we've got the dips, because kids love to dip.
Gone are your boring days of old hummus, right? This is actually a really fun hummus made from black beans instead of chickpeas. So you're gonna get that nutritional boost, and they top it with this sweet, spicy relish. I just served it to guests this weekend, and it was like a total crowd pleaser. It's fantastic.
It's kind of like, there's almost like salsa mixed in.
Exactly.
It's really great.
Really nice flavors.
Let's move over to the nuts. What do we got here?
Yes, so sprouted nuts, if you've never heard of them, you need to add them to your diet. It's like a true superfood. The sprouting process makes the nuts more nutrient dense, crunchy, and
Little
so Daily
dough.
Crunch,
Yum.
yes, they make these fun mixes. There's no flavoring in there. That's like real pickles that they use to make that pickle paste. So this is an awesome crunchy snack, great for the whole family.
This is excellent. George, do you remember when your girls were young, was there snacking like all the time in the house?
All the time. Constant.
Well, as a mom-
Mostly candy, but that's our problem.
Well, yeah, exactly. We do a lot of candy too. We pretend that we're not doing it, but we are eating a lot of candy. But this is something that you can feel good about.
Yes, so you have a 10-month-old, so you've probably seen Once Upon a Farm, they make the baby food pouches, right? Well, now they're making these incredible organic bars for kids. So we love that it has fruits, vegetables, oats, and the best part about these, they're refrigerated because the ingredients are so fresh, but they're good on the go for up to a week. So you can throw them into a lunchbox, school sports bag, you name it.
Okay, well, and we do throw a lot of things into that bag. We wonder if any of them get eaten, but we're really excited.
Kid taste testers are our toughest taste testers, and they gave this rave reviews.
Excellent. Stephanie, thank you so much.
you.
It's so great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
And the new issue of Good Housekeeping is on newsstands now.
And coming up next, Jess Sims has all the ingredients for a touchdown because it's college game day weekend. Don't go anywhere. Hey, it's time now for GMA's Gridiron Greats. Now, fall means back to school and back to the football field. GMA contributor Jess Sims is live from Auburn, Alabama, where lots of families are already getting ready to tailgate. And I may not know a lot about sports, Jess, but I do speak tailgate, and I know you do too.
I sure do. Good morning, Sam. So Auburn University is one of the many places families are going to be visiting to be for their college students to be going to sporting events together. This segment is sponsored by Hilton, and where better to stay than in one of the Graduate by Hiltons across the country. We have a lot of fun and a lot of food ahead, but first, take a look.
As the academic year gets underway, students and their families are looking forward to all college life has to offer. Many of those events will require visiting the campus, and our sponsor Hilton wants to help make the most of that adventure.
Graduate Hotels is so excited to have joined the Hilton family of brands this year. It's a brand that's steeped in collegiate charm and nostalgia, and it's the perfect place for reunions or back to school or graduation or game day.
With 34 properties across the United States and across the pond in the UK, Graduate by Hilton is nestled in the middle of all the action near campus and close to the downtown scene.
We want them to experience what makes these communities so exciting.
With an added bonus.
Graduate fans can now participate in the amazing Hilton Honors program, where they have the ability to book and earn and redeem Hilton Honors points at any one of the Graduate by Hilton hotels.
And when it's time to grab a bite, Graduate by Hilton will make sure your celebratory meals will match your cool hotel experience.
We have destination restaurants throughout the portfolio that allow us to bring people in and continue that storytelling in really fun, creative, and dynamic ways.
Joining us now is Stephan Bogardus, the culinary director for Graduate Hotels. Stephan, thank you so much for being here.
Super happy.
Now, we know that the perfect stay is not complete without the perfect meal. We have some hungry fans and some hungry taste testers behind us, representing 3 different schools that Graduate Hotels are all nearby. Now, we first have Auburn, Michigan State University, and the University of Tennessee. Currently, right now, we're in Auburn. We are just steps from the university. I stayed at this hotel last night. It's brand new. It's absolutely beautiful. What makes this place the perfect spot to stay and have a bite?
When arriving at Graduate by Hilton Auburn, there's this perfect Southern charm in the spirit of hospitality that's undeniably Auburn.
Okay, I can tell and I can see right here. So kicking us off, we have what?
So we're gonna make our signature pulled pork. You could get this at War Eagle Supper Club, which is our indoor-outdoor rooftop bar and restaurant. It's one of our signature dishes there, and we serve these Southern nostalgic favorites that are just awesome.
Wow.
So we're gonna combine 2 important parts here. First is the seasoning rub. I'm gonna need your help. Put everything in there together. Yeah. We're gonna make our rub.
Yes, chef.
And then we are going to spread it on the pork. The other important part is obviously the cooking process, but we'll get there in a moment.
Okay, okay.
So what we're gonna do, thank you very much.
Oh, we get all dirty. I see that. I'm gonna leave that to you.
So we have a pork shoulder here, and what we're gonna do is spread all this seasoning around the outside. Ooh. Get it as even as possible.
I'm salivating.
Slow and low. Slow and low is the secret to cooking good pork butt. You could do this the night before and bring it with you, or it could be ready after the game.
After your team wins, of course.
You gotta get the W.
Okay, perfect. Now we know that this is obviously the main event is the meat, but how do we top it all off?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your hunger level like right now?
17.
All right, so we're gonna pile it high. We take our finished pulled pork with our favorite barbecue sauce.
Wow.
We're piling it real high because it's game day. We gotta energize. And we have our preferred coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Okay, so now our taste testers behind me right here. Give it up for Kate. Make some noise for Kate. Take a bite. Let us know how it is.
Okay. Let's do this.
Oh, she's a brave one for this. She's brave. Yeah, big old bite. No shame. How amazing.
It's incredible.
And she found the words. I was going to say she was speechless, but that was amazing. Give it up for Auburn one more time. So now we're headed over here to Michigan State, right? So there is a Graduate Hotel in East Lansing. Tell me about it.
Graduate by Hilton East Lansing. You arrive, you enter, and there's dark wood and hunter green all over the place, and you just feel the Spartan spirit.
Absolutely, and it's in Michigan though, so it's cold, so we need to start off with a hearty breakfast, right?
Cold winter mornings before a big game day, we put a little bit of butter in the pan and some sausage that melts really fast. Then what we're gonna do is as that heats up, we add in a little bit of our egg and some salt.
Wow.
I'm gonna need your help again.
Wow.
You get to be a little sous chef-y.
Yes.
Get it going?
What do you need me to do?
So we put some egg in there.
I'm gonna stir it up.
And we are gonna stir it all around.
Look at this. Wow. Wow. This is actually something I make at home often, so I actually feel capable to do this with you, Chef.
That's awesome. And so together, as this all cooks,
Yeah.
we chose some ingredients. This is a chorizo burrito, so obviously we have some fresh chorizo that's cooked ahead of time. We have a little bit of our favorite shredded cheddar cheese
Yum.
and some beautiful breakfast potatoes.
Breakfast is my favorite meal, as you can probably tell by my ferocious stirring.
Halfway cooked or so, you could add your potatoes and the cheese. It gives us the rest of the ingredients so it all warms up together.
Gosh. Okay, wow, yep, it's melting.
We went a
It's
little
doing its
generous
job.
on the toppings, but it's cool.
You can never be too generous with toppings. You gotta fill it all the way up. Come on.
I think that that's ready. I'm gonna take it from here.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
We
chef.
already, we heated up our tortilla.
Okay.
And we are gonna take our fixings and put it in here.
Incredible. And you told me before that it's important how you fold it up. You can't just fold it up any sort of way.
If you're gonna take this with you, you need to be intentional about the roll.
Okay.
So we fold it over from the top, get it nice and tight, and then we're done.
And we're done. Look at that. And I see a cooler full of burritos. I would take that over a cooler full of beer any day. Taste tester Jordan, how is it? Oh, he's into it.
So good.
So good. Oh my gosh. Well, give it up for Michigan State. Now, last but certainly not least, we have the University of Tennessee. to see. I've actually stayed at the Graduate in Knoxville. It was full of nostalgia. I absolutely loved it. What makes this one so special?
So Graduate by Hilton Knoxville, it's really one of my favorites. It's this beautiful Western style inspired saloon in partnership with sports legend and UT alum Peyton Manning.
Oh my gosh, okay, so we're gonna throw some of these in here. Okay, I need my taste tester to start tasting it right now, actually. There we go. Oh yeah, we're throwing it all in.
Can I take it home?
Oh yes, wow. All these. How is it?
I want to take them home.
You want to? Oh, I'm gonna have a bite too. This is absolutely perfect. I have to try it. Okay, well, thanks to Stephan, Hilton. Oh my gosh, and our awesome crowd here that woke up so early this morning. There's so much more. If you want to check out the recipe, you can look at it on GoodMorningAmerica.com. And to learn more about Graduate by Hilton, head to GMA's social pages. Back to y'all in New York.
Yummy.
Jess, you got a little sauce right there.
Great job by Jess. Great job by Jess. A lot going on, man, right there.
Yeah.
Want to thank you all for watching.
Have a great weekend, everyone. So long.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.